Okay, you should hear my audio now. Sorry about that. I walked away to go talk to my dad for a minute, and something bumped the scenes, so we got booted to the game scene before we were ready. But we are playing against Onondaga, the Onondaga Lasers, right now, and we are getting the lobby set up. The first map should be, this will be Ascent, and defense goes to FLCC. Calhoun, Javido, and Tal are just chilling for now. Not quite sure what's going on there. It's going. But we are kind of vibing, waiting for the match to get ready to start. Okay. Game audio isn't turned on yet. I will do that once the app starts. I know that there are a couple of people here that are chatting with each other, and I don't wish to intrude and broadcast their conversation. Zodiac is the best player. I don't know if I can agree with you there, but I like the sentiment. And thank you, Leaf Languages, for bits. Stream slightly. Okay, well, it looks like Onondaga needs a little bit more time to get ready, so we're gonna sit here for a minute. There's going question mark. I don't quite know what's going on. Let's see. Show Luca. Not gonna lie, Micro, I don't know where Luca is right now. I will walk outside my room and see if I can find him, but no guarantees here. So we are not in maps yet. That's alright, folks. To my attention, Luca is currently taking a nap, so we will be a delay for showing Luca until now I can confirm that he is awake because I do not. He's woken up. Source being I can see my camera up. Luca. Now, camera is more interested in my soda than he. He just really wants what I have. But we're getting ready, aside from some small technical issues on Onondaga CC's side. Maybe Alright. Goodbye, Luca. Go back. Regularly scheduled. Fellas. That's okay. Be our patient. Okay. Real concern there, I thought 3 minute delay was not on. Bump volume. Sweet abs. Well, I say this at the time that is on stream in my past user. There we go. There he is. He is baby boy. I am at some point I actually decided to the camera permanently. Oh, hello again, Luca. What are you doing over there? Would you like to say hello again? Okay. My leg is not a scratching poke, but if you want to, you're more than welcome. don't think I the camera. I have kit still. I got the cat buff. Right. Cat on my lap. Regret. Cat regret being on. I know that if asked to bump the volume mic because I talk quite. It's gonna get the games actually start. Hello, baby. I know you can't see him because he's big as Jimmy, but he is currently. Should be starting soon. Now that I thought I am ready, they are ready. Alright, and we're in. Game. Alright, welcome to FLCC Esports. This is Onondaga CC Lasers. Today we have a Valorant match, and for the first map we are going on Ascent with FLCC on the defense side first. Make sure that nobody accidentally selects Gecko. Saw a hover come out from levels, but for the most part, it looks like we are good there, and it looks like we're gonna have a double duelist composition from Fleth and Shui. Shui going with the E, and Fleth going with a jet play, which is unusual to see a Yoru. Nope, Shui's gone with the Omen instead. A far better choice, especially since that team needed a smoke player. But we are now into the map. Get started shortly. A fairly substantial change in composition. The only two agents that remain the same per team would appear to be Omen and KO. But I'm going to switch to overhead because it looks like Onondaga CC Lasers are going to be attacking the B site for round 1. With Tater Thoughts carrying the spike over to B main. And the rest of Onondaga Lasers shortly following behind. FLCC's in a bit of a rough position here. They have a 3... no, they do have a 3-0-2 position with 2 members of FLCC sitting on B. And that would be Sauceman and... Where is he? Sauceman gets blinded and has to run away. Gets 2 with the grenade, and uses his 2-kill grenade to immediately send a 3rd grenade down. Doesn't quite get another kill down, but Onondaga CC Lasers is in a very difficult position after letting themselves get doinked by the grenade. Levels coming in for a flank is going to see the turret in about a moment. Turret and Swarm Grenade catch him, and he's got to sit in the corner for a moment and hide. FLCC Esports, Furzy coming up to support because they know that Levels is just around the corner. Levels uses a good wall, tries to get out, gets out successfully, and FLCC Esports knows the positions of the Onondaga CC lasers now. We do see a rotate coming over from East Bag, which is well-intentioned, but not quite in the right positioning as Onondaga CC lasers starts to position themselves back towards B, with Shockdart clearing out B main for a moment, but Levels with a good slow orb, preventing Onondaga CC lasers from pushing on site because Calhoun doesn't have any of his blinds left in the round. They're just gonna make a run for site. Eastback takes down Javito after Javito takes down Levels. Tatercots and Sauceman Zodiac take down Tatercots and Calhoun. FLCC wins with 3 guns up. An impressive start for FLCC's match. The grenade from Sauceman was something that I regret not seeing, but also equally impressive as it managed to take down 2 members of Onondaga CC lasers. FLCC now on a forced round for most of their members. Levels may choose to buy light here as he has a good chunk of utility to buy, using all of his utility from the previous round. Onondaga CC lasers looks like they're going to be hitting B or mid, and they're going to be waiting out the boom bot. It looks like they are waiting out the boom bot so it doesn't catch anyone. And it's going to be an interesting and difficult position as Furzy and Fleth meet. Furzy doesn't take any damage, and Fleth also takes none. But the push up mid is very present, and we see Sauceman sending another grenade, clears it out, and Furzy's gonna have to clear out multiple members, does not take anyone down, and Onondaga CC Lasers is now in a good position to clear onto A site. Zodiac getting 1 before backing out, with 1 bullet left, is in a tough position here. Fleth with a kill here, leaves FLCC in a 2v3, retaking on A as Eastbag clears out tree. There's not going to be anyone there for his wolf to find, and we're going to see Sauceman slowly making his way up. Might find some success here against Shui. Unfortunately, no success found against Shui quite as of quite yet.
Last player standing.
But is now the last remaining member alive on FLCC Esports. Has to deal with a 1v3, and Fleth is the only one on the team that's taking some form of damage. Fleth getting Sauceman getting Javito, and sees Fleth is going to be boombotting on
1 enemy remaining
onto site. Sees where Shui is, gets the third onto Shui, and saves the round in favor of FLCC Esports. FLCC Esports now up 2-0. An impressive second 3K on FLCC Esports' Sauceman's side. Sauceman truly the MVP of both rounds 1 and 2. Alright, and now we see FLCC Esports with a partial buy going for their bonus round, and Onondaga CC Lasers are going with the usual round 3 full buy, having properly budgeted their econ from last round. And Onondaga CC Lasers looks like they're going to be going up mid and into A this round, where we see 3 members of FLCC Esports waiting. Levels is pushed up to grab a wall, and the wall is successfully down. And it looks like Levels will be sitting in the corner with a shotgun waiting for a push on site, which is something that I can honestly recommend doing because it's really fun to do. But it's also unsuccessful a good chunk of the time for a couple of reasons. Furzy with no ability to hold tree with just a classic leaves Levels out to dry, and Zodiac at 70 HP takes 2 bullets to the chest and has to retake with the remaining members of FLCC Esports. Now in FLCC Esports position, it's a very difficult position to win. So the goal here isn't for FLCC Esports to win, though that would be phenomenal if they were able to. FLCC Esports needs to be in a position to take down a couple of guns, and Zodiac does a fantastic job at taking down 1. Unfortunately, isn't able to recover it, but is able to pick the gun up, which is a step better. As a third option for Zodiac here, for Eastback, would be to die by Spike Explosion, but that doesn't happen. The death by Spike Explosion holds people to force them on site, or force them to run off site, at risk of being shot in the back, and it's not a bad option for an econ round. But FLCC Esports opts to take the fights and only takes down 1 gun. However, FLCC Esports now on a full buy for 3 members, and Force buys for 2 members. We'll see where Eastbag and Levels get off with this and how well they are able to play, especially being guns down in a pretty severe manner. Levels sitting with a shotgun A main, and FLCC Esports doesn't see anything B, but that's only what FLCC is being led to think, as Onondaga lasers are actually pushing up B main, and nothing's FLCC re-clearing beam, but doesn't clear the halls, and Sauceman's gonna get spotted out by the drone. Drone spots Sauceman, but doesn't quite tag him. Sauceman is pushed out of Cubby and has an ult. Rosa ult, please. Nothing unusual there. But it forces Onondaga CC lasers out of position, and they're going to run all the way up through mid into tree, and Zodiac looks like he's going to be spraying through the smoke a little bit, seeing if he can't catch anyone off guard. Calhoun catches Furzy off though, and Furzy is going to take an engagement with Fleth real quick. Fleth with a Guardian this round instead of a full buy. But a Guardian is still a very respectable buy, as it can still 1 tap to the head and 3 taps to the body. It's a respectable high accuracy single fire rifle. Levels somewhere down here with a shotgun, sees Javito for a second and is forced to play back. Zodiac and that would be Eastbag are seeing if they can save the gun. Javito catches Levels off guard in mid, and Eastbag and Zodiac look like they're going to be saving the guns this round. Not ideal to have to be forced into saving round 4, but it is better than losing your other 2 rifles, as you'll be forced into a save next round. However, FLCC Esports looks to be safe this round. They're holding across for each other, which is fantastic. They're not going to be able to get killed without knowing where they got killed from, at least. Now, FLCC Esports in a bit of a predicament here, as they've got 2 guns that are, well, fully bought, but they've also got 3 players that have to force light this round, or buy for next. So we see Furzy buying for next, Sauceman is buying for next, yes. Light Shield and Classic. Onondaga CC lasers on a default round this time, and Sauceman kind of poking around, letting his drone around it, doesn't find anything, and we see Sauceman going to break the dart without giving information. FLCC Esports in a tough position here, as the yeah, that is going to catch Sauceman out. Sauceman's going to have to back up for a second to make sure that he doesn't get shot. And we're waiting for the grenade to pop through. Grenade pops through a little bit late, and Fleth sees Sauceman. No kill on the grenade. Fleth has successfully taken the site for Onondaga CC lasers. We see members of FLCC getting taken down left and right by the members of Onondaga CC lasers. We saw a teleport come out, and Levels is the last one alive. Shui going for the ace here. Sauceman Levels does not deny the ace for Shui. Shui gets the first ace of the game in round 5, securing the round for Onondaga CC lasers. Onondaga looks like they're going to repeat their B hit after finding major success on the B push here. And Sauceman with the drone, not going to find anything again. No, it does find anything, as it's shot down a couple times. And the util is being shot down. Levels in a dangerous position here. That's not a fantastic wall to put, as it's going to force him to play off the wall in a very risky position. Levels backing off. So is the enemy Javito, as FLCC Esports is still in a 5v5, no damage taken from either side, but a lot of utility expended on especially FLCC Esports' side. We see Fleth pushing up into mid here. Eastbag got seen by Fleth, and Eastbag got taken down by Fleth, who is now pushing up into tree with the rest of his teammates. Zodiac waiting for people to push through the smoke. Zodiac almost getting free-fired here by Fleth, and everyone looks like they're going to be rotating over to B. Onondaga CC Lasers is playing a very flighty game here, not afraid to move to where they need to be to find open sites. Furzy and Sauceman looking to re-clear on B, but can't quite hold it as of yet.
Left.
Javito takes down Levels on A and is rotating back over. Zodiac takes down one left in mid, and Furzy takes down another Shui. And we see Furzy starting to push up towards the B site. They should know, they should have heard the audio cue of the jump there. FLCC, Furzy, and Calhoun taking shots at each other. Tater Thoughts relatively safe here.
One enemy remaining.
Sauceman sees Tater Thoughts, and now Calhoun takes down Furzy in a valiant effort, and Sauceman takes down Calhoun in retaliation. Sauceman clearing the round for FLCC Esports and brings the score for 3-3, a tie game in round 6. And this is FLCC Esports' first full gun win, so Onondaga CC Lasers has a ample amount of currency to continue to full buy, as they will do this round with a full stack of rifles. But FLCC did win the round, and their economy is, while rough, not unusable. Onondaga CC Lasers pushing fast onto B, forces Sauceman to back out as quickly as he can, and Fleth is following Sauceman. Fleth takes down Sauceman completely unscathed, and is now just fast lurking up, making sure site's clear. We're gonna see Furzy versus Fleth sooner rather than later. Fleth goes and closes market door, and Furzy sees Shui. Furzy takes down Shui. Furzy's looking at Tater Thoughts. Furzy takes down Tater Thoughts. There are 2 down from Furzy's side. There's a 3v3. FLCC's Furzy needs a heal if he can get one, and it looks like Levels is gonna be coming to provide him a heal as they get ready to retake on the site. We see Zodiac taking his due diligence in clearing site. They clear out market. Javito in a slightly off angle here. Left with a 3rd kill, looking like he can go for the ace here. Javito takes the ace opportunity, and Furzy's left alone to get a couple kills if he can't exit frag. But he's gonna see
1 enemy remaining.
4 kills, and no ace opportunity here for Furzy on the exit frags. However, everyone from both teams die. An economic reset, if you will, for Onondaga CC Lasers. However, FLCC Esports in a very rough position economically here, not able to buy full or even force for most players. So they're going to be going and buying with intents on being able to full buy the next round. Onondaga CC Lasers looking like they're going to be putting up an A hit here. It's going to be interesting because we have some presence from Levels and Javier, or Levels and more from FLCC. Zodiac backing up, taking the safe bet and backing up, getting spotted out by a drone, and FLCC Esports getting pushed at a fairly rapid rate. Now it's only Eastbag and Sauceman left alive. Sauceman with a Sheriff looking to do some damage. Sauceman doesn't see him. Eastbag takes him down though. Fleth takes down Sauceman, and Fleth takes down Eastbag. Eastbag holding too close to the wall. Isn't able to see Fleth, but Fleth most definitely can see
Their
him.
teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
So one of the basic principles that wasn't followed here is the angle peeking. So if I'm sitting here, you can actually see my shoulder right on that left side, so you can see my left shoulder here, especially if you're sitting up here, but you wouldn't be able to see me if I'm standing up here from that position. And going back to the actual game now, we have FLCC Esports gearing up and looking like they're getting ready for B hit, but that's not where it's going to go. Fleth is going to be pushing up onto A relatively quickly here. And we see Levels with a wall. Wall is going to stall the members of Onondaga CC, but the wall isn't quite in an optimal position. It is broken and it doesn't force any retaliation. FLCC Esports Levels too close to the wall. We'll see if his gun isn't seen. But the drone catches him out, and Levels is in a very dangerous position here. Levels gets taken down by Fleth, and the push onto A is commencing. Javito gets a pick onto Furzy, and the only member left to cover A is going to be Zodiac. Zodiac passes by Javito, and Javito takes the swing on Zodiac. Zodiac unfortunately just happened to miss Javito there. And I can't blame Zodiac for pushing in through there. He thought he was safe, and unfortunately Javito also thought he was safe, and Javito saw Zodiac first. So the swing from Javito proved successful for Onondaga CC Lasers, who are now up 6-3 versus FLCC Esports. FLCC Esports on a light buy this round.
I won't lose you all again.
And it looks like there's going to be a mid or default play coming out from FLCC Esports here. Furzy taking advantage of the smoke and going to be sitting inside of the smoke a little bit. Eastbag gets taken out by a knife, and the push into mid is very much present and real. Furzy waiting to see if he can't get a frag. Sees Calhoun, takes some damage down, but no kills coming out in the end. The remaining two members are Sauceman and Eastbag again as they get ready for a push up A. They're not going to see Shui up until it's too late though. Sauceman gets taken down by Fleth, and Fleth gets 4K, taking down Eastbag as well for the end of round, that would be 10.
Act on my intel.
And
Don't give them
thank you,
time to
Murphamania, for the Prime sub. And everything we get goes immediately back to the students, and our current sub goal is to re-gear some of the missing gear that is in the boxes. So we are pushing FLCC Esports, spreading out fairly evenly, and Onondaga CC Lasers are going to be pushing up into mid. Fleth clears out mid at an astonishing rate. Furzy unable to take a kill onto Fleth. Fleth gets another kill onto Eastbag. Fleth is making some very aggressive, very fast-paced pushes here, and Sauceman and Fleth are going to take an engagement. Sauceman gets the pick onto Fleth, and that's going to stall the engagement a little bit, as Zodiac also getting ready to push up. And Javito takes the swing onto Zodiac, gets the kill, and Sauceman and Shui about to take an engagement. Sauceman hides, gets the frag onto Shui, an impressive frag here. Javito gets the frag onto Sauceman, and now it's up 2 levels to save FLCC Esports here. FLCC Esports have levels stuck in a ill-set position with a shotgun, needs to go find a gun to pick up. And is going to be shift walking up mid even though there are no enemies nearby. I'm going to run up towards mid a little bit further here, making sure that he can find a gun before he gets eliminated here, and he's actually going to take a res onto Eastbag. Going to not pick up a gun. He's going to go take the longest possible engagement with a shotgun.
Last player standing.
And Eastbag gets a pick on Javito, but Calhoun refrags there.
Last round in the half.
We're moving out. Back heavy.
Alright, and in the last round, round 12 of half 1 of map 1, FLCC Esports at a scoreline of 3-8. We will see a solid B push coming out from Onondaga CC Lasers. And FLCC Esports with 2 members on B or mid. It looks like they're playing for retake here on B. Furzy's gonna be smoking somewhere, but FLCC Esports playing very far back for B push here. Blood is gonna be taking occupancy, pushing up, seeing if he can't make any progress up in mid. And his first engagement is gonna likely be Eastbag up holding a mid angle. And it is not, as Eastbag doesn't quite fall yet, but Zodiac is going to be the first engagement here. Zodiac takes Flez down after a masterful blind. Calhoun is gonna... No, Zodiac's not gonna get the option as he's shot from behind, and it is FLCC Furzy and Sauceman left to be taken a 2v4 position.
Spike planted.
There's a interesting ult position here. Sauceman gonna take a pick down onto Shui with the ult though. At the last bleeding second, Furzy looking at... sees Tighter Thoughts down in Generator and is going to be very cognizant of said push opportunity. Crazy gets blinded down, and it's now up to Sauceman with 2 more kills to go and not much time left on the clock. Sauceman does get sprayed through the floor a little bit before Javito takes the final blow. FLCC now down 3-9. We'll see if the
Switching
9-3
sides.
curse is real here for FLCC Esports, but they're gonna have to pull off a very clean attack half on. They're gonna have to pull off a very clean attack half for the 3-9 curse to play in their favor here. Alright, and in our chat over here we see some conversation about a player using the Oni Vandal. Now the Oni Vandal is a new skin line that was released very recently for the game. Fleth and Zodiac are going to take the first engagements here. Fleth holding a common angle. Zodiac doesn't get seen by it. Zodiac sees Fleth though, and Fleth and Zodiac are going to be kind of peeking, dating each other a little bit. Nobody gets really hurt there. Shuri's
Spike
takedowns
down,
levels,
mid.
and levels, and Sauceman in difficult position as Shuri starts to kind of push and put pressure. Zodiac and Fleth, or Zodiac Shuri taking engagements. Shuri's now in a difficult position as he's low HP, but navigates out fairly well. FLCC Esports with 2 members remaining. Sauceman in a
Last
dangerous
player
position as
standing.
Shui's now pushed up out of
Spike
mid.
down mid.
And Fergie takes a takedown onto Shui, but has to take down 4 other members of Calhoun, or of the team. Blast takes a pick onto Fergie. Pardon, Onondaga CC lasers. And we see round 13, the first round of the second half of the map, go in favor of that would be Onondaga CC lasers, who are now up 10-3. FLCC down 7 rounds, needs to grab the spike at least. Levels taking the spike, and Eastbag also volunteered to take the spike here. And it looks like they're going to be coordinating a B hit, but they're going to find Tater Thoughts, and Tater Thoughts plentiful amounts of utility here, with a good chunk of them actually going towards mid. An interesting position to try to take here, especially since FLCC is down guns. Zodiac takes a dart and is in a tough position here, as Javito now knows exactly where Zodiac is. Zodiac gotta walk carefully. Zodiac gets shot at, doesn't get damage levels. Is taken down by
Spike
Calhoun,
down,
who's
mid.
taken down 2 with a Guardian. A very accurate weapon.
1 enemy
He
remaining.
takes down 1 Calhoun, 3, and it is up to Sauceman to bring the round back, again in a 1v4 position. Shui gonna be pushing up a little bit further. Takes down Shui, but is taken down by Tater Thoughts in an immediate refrag. And FLCC Esports now down 3-11, an 8-round gap. But FLCC now on their first full buy. Fleth, however, going to be playing counter to this with an Operator purchase this round. Looks like they can buy the Operator and full shield if they so choose. However, they may choose to buy light shields in a bid that they are all going with a Vandal, as the Vandal will one-tap to the head regardless of light shield or full shield. And it, for the most part, would be an accurate assessment of the situation here. And Furzy is going to be the first engagement with Fleth here. Fleth backing up a little bit, looking towards A, but not quite sure on what's going on where. Fleth in a position to catch anyone that's pushing into tree off guard, but the push is up mid, and Javito is well aware of this, backing off with only a classic to defend himself. And Furzy starting to push up into main. They're going to see a drone. The orb gather from levels is going to alert Onondaga lasers to the position of the FLCC Esports members. That's going to need to be taken care of fairly quickly here. Levels getting dinked, no real damage done, and Furzy getting taken down by Javito. And it's up to levels to clear B site out. Zodiac and that would be Eastbag on Heaven. Zodiac ready to clear the bot out in a moment. Zodiac clears the bot out, and now it is up to levels to clear the alarm bot that's going to be taking him out. But it looks like Fleth with a Guardian going to be taken down and getting refragged by Zodiac. It is now a 2v2. FLCC Esports levels and needs to be wary of the flank that's coming to him very, very quickly.
One enemy
and
remaining.
gets on site. However, Zodiac looking the wrong way. He might get fragged out. He is quite fragged out, yet Shui is on
Spike
site
planted.
though. FLCC
One
esports levels
enemy
needs to be
remaining.
careful. Zodiac gets
My
taken
ultimate
out
is
by
ready.
Shui as well as levels, and Shui taking the gun trade. Actually, Shui's going to be running over, seeing if he can't grab the operator. The ping's up on op for somewhere in mid link. He's going to be going picking up the operator, which is a fine choice, a good economic choice. We can't fault that there. And FLCC Esports is going to take the loss of this round as Shui gets the defuse successfully, putting FLCC Esports now down 3-12.
The spike is diffused.
Match point.
That is now match point, and the operator is being traded out, but Bless is going to ultimately pick up the operator and take that home. And we see FLCC on a very interesting force buy here, with not much room to do anything. The light shields from the three members of FLCC are an interesting and ill-advised choice, especially as it's around 12. You're normally going to be buying with intent on this being your last possible round. So the two members of FLCC Esports that can afford a full shield but did not choose to buy it is a interesting choice. Javito over here with the Odin spam actually gets one and is gonna look to tag another Zodiac getting taken down by Javito. Ferdy also getting taken down by Levels, and
One enemy remaining.
Javito not getting the ace but gets a 4K with the Odin
Defenders
to end the
My
game.
ult is ready.
3-13 in favor of that would be Onondaga CC Lasers winning round 1. Now, round 2 was going to be Fracture with Onondaga on defense this time. So we are going to take a short break while we get set up for the next map. Looks like we are back in action. FLCC is ready, and hello Jimmy, how's it going? It looks like we are about to start the second map of the series. This was a fairly long break. Not sure what took so long. Hello Jimmy, come on up. There you go, you big oaf. And we are going to start shortly. And we are starting. Our map 2 is going to be Fracture, and FLCC Esports is going to be on the attack half first here. Now, we may see Fleth going on a Raze pick instead of Jet pick here, which is interesting. I can't fault the Raze pick. Raze is a good agent regardless. No, Fleth looks like they're going on... Oh, is this... I don't know what's going on over on that other team's side here. There's appears to be some form of disagreement on who's playing what role over on OCC, but that's okay. We see levels stuck on Sage again, Eastbag taking the smokes here, Zodiac staying on KO, Sauceman taking the counter flank on Cypher, and Furzy taking the attack portion as Raze. And over on OCC's side, no, we see levels might be switching over to Jet here. But we do see Furzy locking in, and Eastbag and Zodiac locked in. Javito is guaranteed to be a duelist here, as FLCC Esports is fully ready with two duelists here, Levels playing as Jet and Furzy playing as Raze, and the other duelist on...
Choose your agent.
Oh, it looks like they're both going to be playing double duelist, as Fleth also gears up to play Raze, and Javito is playing as Neon. Now, normally I wouldn't approve of a Neon pick, but knowing the map specifically, Neon is a fantastic pick, just because Fracture's so large and the utility that Neon can provide is so useful, especially on Fracture. It's not actually a bad pick, and it's used in professional play here a lot. But now we are getting into the actual meat of the game. So I couldn't hear it, but I know you guys could. But now we are in the game, and we will begin shortly with FLCC Esports on the attack half. We are going to see FLCC Esports gearing up to, that's going to be over this side. Not quite sure where they're going yet. The starting side is relatively small, but it looks like Levels wants to push over onto A, and the rest of FLCC Esports is quite undecided. And OCC in a similar position. Not quite sure where they're all going quite yet, but they are making their way over. OCC looking like they have a fairly even pull with Shui in an AFK position. Kind of just waiting to see where players go. FLCC Esports making a very fast play. Raise nade combination. Oh my lord, a triple kill with a grenade from Fleth leaves. That'd be Sauceman as last remaining person alive, and Sauceman with the right clicks isn't quite able to take Calhoun down, as the right click is only good if your enemy is using it. It was a very fast round one in favor of OCC Esports, as the Fade, Tether, and Raise Grenade worked wonders for them there. And we see FLCC Esports definitely very hesitant to push up A that time. A couple pings going out onto A main, cautious of where they're going, but it looks like OCC is going to be pushing up through B this time with an actual push here. We'll see a lot of aggression coming up through here. And Sauceman is going to be in position to take the first engagement here. Sauceman doesn't quite see anyone, and everyone from OCC is rotating over to A very, very quickly. No flanks coming out here, but OCC making the very interesting choice to walk themselves over to A. And now we'll see Tell spotting Sauceman, Tell spots Sauceman, and the gig is up. OCC is going to be rotating all of their members over through main. Not flanking this time. Probably wary of the Cypher's counter flank, but the spike is planted for FLCC Esports. Levels takes a little bit of damage on the grenades, but nothing else very major so far. Eastback gets to pick onto Tell, and Sauceman doesn't quite get to pick onto Javido here. FLCC Esports getting pushed hard and fast as Levels is... No, that's going to be nobody. Furzy gets a pick onto Javido with a boombot, and 2 guns fall for OCC, as FLCC Esports is now in a fairly decent position for a round 3 full buy. Assuming that they all force, or did not force, and it looks like that would be correct. FLCC Esports did a good job saving that round, and they're going to be into a full buy this round, and their attack should go fairly well past here. And here we see Zodiac taking a push up onto A drop, and it looks like we're gonna have Cypher come over to A drop or B arcade to back him up, as FLCC Esports gears up to push into A main again, wary of the Raze, but isn't gonna see anything pop out from the Raze, and we're gonna see Raze. The reason why Raze isn't seen is actually because Raze is going full flank and is going to catch the tripwire. Knows that they can't... Oh no. Fleth tried to jump over it, but was caught out, and we're going to see the first engagement come from Levels and full Javido here. But Fleth is taking his time flanking, and I don't think the flank was communicated, even though the tripwire was broken. Sauceman gets 2 onto Shui and Calhoun. And we see our next engagement is going to be Javido taking down Sauceman. Levels take down Javido, and we see Fleth with the flank a little bit too slow, and now the spike is getting planted. Levels is taken. Eastbag and Furzy take the other 2 down, but though Tell takes down Levels. FLCC retains 3 guns here. Not quite fantastic. Please, Jimmy, please stop rubbing in my face. I know that you are happy that the other cat isn't here right now, but I may have to kick you from the desk if you keep doing that. I would like to see the screen. But we see FLCC Esports with 3 guns retained. Sauceman unable to full buy, only 100 credits short of buying a full shield there, and chooses to buy utility and a light shield with the Vandal instead. And OCC is now on their full buy, with a good margin of econ to go, and Flev is taking a very fast push up onto A main, trying to clear it out, seeing if anyone's there, seeing if he can't catch another triple with a grenade. However, FLCC Esports taking their time, making sure that they're able to push up into main fairly slowly. They're going to take the push slow, they're going to take it nice and easy, although Fleth is in a very fantastic position. The gun discipline doesn't quite shine through, but Shui takes out two supporting Fleth fantastically, and Spike is down A main. The other two, Furzy on drop, Furzy's on site here, and Shui Tell takes down Furzy, not quite able to get Shui down, but Zodiac is now the last remaining member of FLCC alive. That'd be 122 health left, and gets spotted out by the Haunt. Is going to be in a tough position here, especially as he's getting wall banged. Calhoun takes the frag down on the Zodiac, and it is now 3-1 in favor of that'd be OCC Esports. Wow. My brain does not want to remember this name, and I am terribly sorry. That'd be the Onondaga Community College Lasers. Jimmy, please sit down. Thank you. FLCC Esports, a little bit confused, trying to figure out where they're going to go next, and it looks like it's going to be a B main hit. Flood is going to be the first engagement here. Flood backs out, trying to take the knife out, but is detected by it. FLCC Esports now slowly taking their time pushing up, and we see Furzy on a full flank shift walking up drop, as no members of OCC are here remaining. We see Zodiac pushing up, trying to clear, make sure that nobody's there. Nobody's going to be taking him out, and Zodiac is going to see if he chooses to push up. But the push, thank you Jimmy, on A is becoming more apparent as a couple smokes go down from FLCC Esports, and the ult comes out from Javito. Very dangerous ult to be playing against here. Javito kind of just poking around, seeing what he can do. Love, please get out of my face, Jimmy. Eastbag takes a frag onto Javito. The Flev gets the refrag there. Levels in a dangerous position, getting caught out by the grenade. And three members of OCC all in one position here. Furzy's gonna get taken out by a counterflank on Calhoun. Calhoun actually loses the counterflank, and Zodiac takes two down Flev and Tel to bring FLCC the second round in round 5 of the game. Jimmy, would you please get down from my desk? You're being too obtrusive. I can't think straight when you have your butt in my face. I'm sorry, but you gotta go down. Thank you.
There.
Alright, and FLCC Esports with a very well-played comeback on round 5 are going to be pushing up towards B main, it appears, on this round, and we're going to see Fleth taking the first engagement here. Fleth pre-swinging, sees Zodiac, sees Furzy, so the grenade doesn't land anywhere near any of FLCC Esports, who has plenty of time to react. However, FLCC Esports, Sauceman sees and is detected by a couple members of OCC who are pushing up Arcade very quickly, and Shui is gonna stall. Shui's taken a hit, but unfortunately Sauceman is in a very dangerous position here, getting almost getting blinded. Furzy takes down Calhoun, and Sauceman looking to refrag off of that. FLCC Esports now in an actually fairly decent position here. FLCC Esports not quite catching where Javito is, but the push is here. Furzy gets taken down. Javito takes 3, getting a Furzy Eastback and levels all in one. Zodiac sees, and Zodiac's in a very tough position here, being forced forward, gets taken out by Fleth, and the last player standing is going to be Sauceman, who used to have the advantage, but now is at a severe disadvantage in a 4v1 with Spike down, as Javito with a very fast and very effective flank for Onondaga CC Lasers. Almost sees Fleth. Fleth almost sees him. No contact as of yet. Fleth sees him, and Sauceman is taken down by Fleth. FLCC loses round 6, and it is now up 4-2 in favor of Onondaga Community College Esports.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them. Make sure.
FLCC can't quite afford here, but it looks like they're going to be forcing this round. Zodiac unable to full buy, and actually 3 members of FLCC Esports unable to full buy, so Furzy and Eastbag forcing up here. Level's going to be playing off of his ultimate ability this round, and the other two are going to be force buying, making sure that they can all purchase guns in the next round. OCC, on the other hand, with a successful round last time, is able to full buy everyone, and Calhoun takes the interesting choice to actually opt to play with a Guardian instead of a Vandal. FLCC Esports taking their time, pushing up towards B main. Tell is going to be the first sign here. Levels gets
Launching smoke.
smoke, and Tell backs into his smoke. No immediate kills. Gets a frag onto Eastbag as Eastbag's not quite far enough behind the wall. We're going to see Shui and Zodiac taking a fight here shortly. The fight is up. They have decided that they're going to back up, and the frags are going to come through momentarily here. Flat takes a pick onto Sauceman.
Spike down.
And
Attacker spawn.
Shui's going to get... Shui is going to successfully get
Flawless.
levels and Zodiac as Javito assists him with Furzy, and FLCC doesn't take a pick here as Onondaga Community College breezes through to the next round, round 8, as round 7 is claimed successfully with a full set of 5 kills and no deaths on Onondaga Community College's part. FLCC Esports in a good position here now with a full set of buys. Eastbag opting to purchase a Spectre instead of a Vandal. Shui with an interesting play lined up here. What I'm seeing here is that Shui is going to stun out Gate and is going to be pushed up as a secondary push on that would be Calhoun's part, but unfortunately for them, no members of FLCC are there. However, FLCC is on A ulting, and Fleth is in a very dangerous position here, running right into Zodiac. And the only member left on Calhoun, or OCC's, I'm sorry, it's not Calhoun's team, although I would like to think it is. OCC,
Spike planted.
Tell is the last remaining member near site as the other two start pushing up through. Tell seeing if he can't catch someone pushing aggressively, as the other two members of OCC are sitting, waiting for the push, and Shui looks like he's going to be getting ready to ult, push up into the tower very quickly, and it's going to happen. First he gets the pick onto Calhoun though, and the push up into main is here. Eastbag gets taken down as he is ulted, and Zodiac seen through the smoke. Zodiac through the smoke. Sauceman is unable to take a pick here. And Furzy gets a pick on a Tell. It is now a 1v1 situation. Furzy using a grenade, stalling the timeout, and gets a pick. FLCC Esports saves round 8, and with one gun left, FLCC is going to be put in a very rough economic position here. However, FLCC Esports is able to, for the most part, purchase guns for their team. It looks like they are going to be forcing up this round. Instead of buying light, they're going to be buying light shields. And FLCC is in a very balanced position here. Javito here with the op this round. This is going to be an interesting play. Javito's looking to push up A. This is A site, yes. A main quickly, seeing if they can't get a pick. No picks coming out as nobody is on A main at the moment. However, FLCC Esports going to take a stalled push up onto A main, and they're going to find Javito very, very deadly. As the push comes through, we're going to see levels get taken down by Javito, and they're very much aware of the op. They are very aware of the op. And FLCC Esports choosing to back off a little bit. We're going to see a raise come through, not quite pushing through the tripwire yet. And the spam comes through. Fleth is hurt, but not mortally so. The operator still standing on A is going to be a danger for anyone on FLCC Esports trying to push through, and Sauceman, unaware of the two people coming through his flank, sees them now and is unable to do anything quite major about them. Javito with an ultimate ability, and two members of FLCC Esports. Furzy is on a full flank here, and Zodiac's kind of just sitting and drop chilling, not really able to do much at the moment. And Zodiac and Javito meet. Javito gets the frag, and it is now Furzy alone. Furzy gets taken out by Fleth, and FLCC loses round 9 in the series. FLCC Esports now down 3 to 6.
I only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
Alright, as we head into round 10 of map 2, FLCC Esports down 3 to 6. FLCC Esports is going to be buying light this round, pushing up on to B, and we are going to see the op coming out B main as is expected of the opper here. B main op finds Eastbag, Eastbag using
down,
no utility to
attacker spawn.
clear, and we see Furzy waiting for a counterflank. Furzy's counterflank is gonna get not detected here, and it's gonna be in a dangerous position here as Left takes Furzy down, although not before damage is done. Spike is down on the main, and the other two members of FLCC Esports are stuck in a pretty precarious predicament here, with nothing going on their back. They should be free to push forward, but that would be Shui with a hold here.
One enemy
Shui
remaining.
takes a pick on the Zodiac, and Calvin takes a pick on the Saucepan, and the round is over in favor of OCC. FLCC with should be able to afford a full buy this round, although it looks like Eastbag isn't quite able to do so. We'll have to opt for light shields instead of a full shield set, but everyone else from FLCC Esports should be clear to buy this round. Javito still holding on to the op, but is in an interesting position, going A drop there, making sure that the op never stays in the same position, which is a good idea. It makes sure that FLCC has to be very, very wary of where they're pushing, because there could be an op at any given corner. And Javito's playing that very, very well, as he's gonna walk into Sauceman real quick. Sees Sauceman, gets a fire off, but doesn't quite kill him. The op is known to be on A drop now. And if I can tag myself over here, one trade for one over on both sides here, as one member of OCC falls on B and one member of FLCC falls on A drop. Hello, Luca. Please don't open my door. I know you and Jimmy like playing there, so I will let it be for now. That's going to be Javito holding a very tight angle B main. FLCC needs to clear this with utility, make sure that they don't. The utility clear is through, and Javito has no choice but to push through in a fantastic shot from Javito as he gets a frag onto Eastbag, pushing through the smoke and falling back immediately. Levels pushing up into tower is seen by the bot. Spike is down. FLCC has advantage. They just have to hold the site successfully. And Levels is running through the smoke with no regard for his life whatsoever. Ults and is taken down by Javito's classic, and it is now up to Sauceman alone off site to clear. And Sauceman's gonna opt to run away and save his gun. A valiant save effort here, as he's going to have to find some way to hide, as FLCC Esports, Tell is not fully defusing. They're kind of just sitting, waiting for someone to hunt. Shui is going to take the full defuse though, and FLCC does save the gun this round. And Calhoun trying to clear the angles, make sure that they can hunt him down. However, it's not going to happen. FLCC Esports brings 3 guns. No, they bring a full buy into this round, as Sauceman probably would have been able to afford it, but the econ damage wouldn't particularly have mattered anyways, as this is the last round and a half. FLCC Esports is going to have to deal with Javito's op, and we also see Calhoun with an op this round. Oh, we see a lot of ops coming down here. Tell also has an op here. Are you guys okay over there? Alright, we see Javito holding the A drop, or B arcade with an op, and Fleth slowly shift walking himself up to flank. Not gonna find any tripwires here real quick, as FLCC Esports make a fast push up towards B, and Calhoun with 2. And alt forces FLCC Esports to play back, and Fleth is gonna see Levels. Fleth sees Levels. Levels sees Fleth, and the alt from Eastbag. Eastbag gets taken down by Fleth as well, and the last remaining member of FLCC Esports is gonna be Furzy. Kinda just dancing over site as FLCC Esports loses another 9-3 half. FLCC Esports now going to be on the defending half. And FLCC Esports in a difficult position here. The teamwork is going to need to be very close-knit and played well together to be able to take this one down and home. Going to see if I can't hide some stats. And I miss. There we go. Okay, so we see FLCC Esports now seemingly stacking, and OCC is going to be pushing up towards A, where they're going to find Levels, holding Levels with a Frenzy this round. Not a bad choice. I can't personally recommend the Frenzy, but I also can't not recommend it. The push onto A is fast, and Levels gets to pick on a Fleth, is refragged by Calhoun. FLCC Esports now down a member, but FLCC has taken one down as well. Sauceman getting tagged by member of OCC, and the push
Spike
and plant are
planted.
safe and secured. Javito is going to be pushing up through. Javito is going to take a pick down on
enemy
Frozy as
remaining.
Tell takes the other two down, and the only remaining member of FLCC Esports is going to be Zodiac, who's pushing up slowly through drop. FLCC taking their time. They are aware that OCC is playing this aggressively. Zodiac holding a little close to the corner, but does take a pick onto Shui. Shui and Javito both low. Zodiac takes them both down, and now FLCC Esports has a chance. Calhoun sitting in long. Calhoun sitting in long is known, and Tell. They're both. Zodiac knows where both of them are, but can't quite make a push here. Just wait for Tell to push on, and Calhoun is gonna kill Zodiac and FLCC in a very close round. OCC may have overheated a bit there. Going and trying to hunt the last member of FLCC down, and it did ultimately work in their favor as they were able to stall them out for long enough. However, FLCC Esports in a unfortunate position here, as they're forced onto a light buy in round that would be 14 of match 2, and FLCC Esports going to stack 1 person onto A and 4 onto B in a correct guess here as to where OCC is, and now we'll see if their guns can actually support this. Oh, Zodiac sees Calhoun and is not taking any of that today. They're going to be backing out fairly quickly. Crazy gets stunned, but is not quite put off by it. They're using a shorty, and they're going to just they don't see Shui in time. Furzy gets taken down, and FLCC Esports is now down a couple of members. FLCC Esports now down 3 members, and it is just Eastbag left alive. Eastbag trying to shoot Tell, got a little lost there, and one member of OCC taken down in the end of round 14. Round 15, FLCC Esports now has a full buy, and OCC is going to either play this very aggressively, very close-knit, and very quickly, or they're going to play default, seeing if FLCC Esports has someone out of position. And we see OCC looks like they're gearing up towards an A push, and we see FLCC splitting their forces, making sure that they have all of their bases covered. And the first engagement looks like it's going to be Sauceman here, as OCC takes a very fast push up into A, already clearing out main, and drop is going to be next. And FLCC slowly waiting for the push. OCC taking their the smart option here with a force light buy here. The bonus round is going to be instrumental in plant. The plant is going to be instrumental here, and they're going to get the plant down as B is completely clear. FLCC rotated very quickly there in an attempt to counter the fast push, and Zodiac's going to take on Tell here real quick. Zodiac takes down Tell with an impressive flick here. But Javito's going to be pushing up. Javito sees Eastbag, Javito takes down Eastbag, Zodiac refrags onto Javito, Shui takes down Furzy, and FLCC now in a very even position. However, Shui does have a gun to trade off of Fleth here with. Zodiac going to be pushing up, is going to see Calhoun in Heaven next as the next target of this game. Calhoun and Zodiac meet. Calhoun takes down Zodiac at low HP, and now FLCC Esports in a almost advantageous position here. They don't have much time though. Shui takes down Sauceman, and now it's a 1v2, and Calhoun takes down Levels, swinging wide, and FLCC Esports now down 12-3. It looks like FLCC Esports is going to have to force a gun up this round, as they have no other option. And yeah, OCC is going to be pushing up towards A, maybe, with a gun advantage here. I don't think they're going to pull what they did last round with a quick rotate on the push. I think their push is just going to be fast, and Furious making sure that FLCC doesn't have time to rotate on the site this time. And Shui with a stun on the Levels. Levels avoided the stun, but all of OCC has pushed up into drop, and Levels gets taken down while trying to back out. Shui takes down Sauceman, Eastbag gets the refrag onto Shui. Zodiac at 5 HP here, takes a frag on Javito. It is a 2v2 now. Zodiac with 2. A fantastic counterplay here, and FLCC Esports in a very almost even game. Zodiac waiting to flash. The flash is going to pop up, and it's going to be a very interesting flash. It's effective. They know Tell is up in tower.
enemy remaining.
Furzy gets a refrag on
Last
Tell, and it's a
player
1v1
standing.
between the two raises, Flef versus Furzy.
Satchel
Flef
up.
and Furzy both slowly making sure that they can push. Flef gets the frag on Furzy, and that's going to be the game.
Attackers
FLCZ
win.
Esports taken down 13-3 and a loss of 2-0. OCC played that match very well with double duelist composition. I can't say the double duelist is the best, but they did play very well off of their duelist composition together, especially with the neon play here. Alright. And with that, we do see the end of the first and second game in the series, and FLCC is down 0-2. Alright, come join us tomorrow for our Overwatch match. We will be playing an intramural Overwatch match at 5:30 p.m. EST, and I believe we have a new host. We may be seeing Carlos Gordo come in and cast for us. He was an old Overwatch player from a couple of years ago, and currently manages the Smash team for FLCC Esports. However, with that in mind, we will see you tomorrow for the Overwatch stream.